Good day. God bless you. Welcome back, guys. My name is Zach, and this is episode 18 in the Self Mastery series, guys. It is getting easier every day. I am claiming victory, claiming that weight loss and that health benefits, and that just feeling great about the the actions that the habits that are forming. You just can't always rely on a scale for your victory, for your result. It really, if I lose weight, then I'll be happy. And it's like, well, then when you jump on the scale and you don't lose weight, well, then you're not happy, and then you don't continue the habit, because it's kind of the nature of our habits. They're survival mechanisms to help us to continue to do successful things that cause us to survive another day. So you want to just be happy. Like, just start being happy, man. Start enjoying life. Start, respecting yourself and knowing what you want to do and how to do it, and that you need to do it. And I just made a quick little short of just myself doing a quick little workout in the house. It's so easy. Cheers, Angel. So happy to see you on, buddy. It looks like you got off and on real quick, but I don't know. I'm just super motivated, you guys. The Self-Mastery series is teaching me to be patient. One, like, you can't lose 100 pounds. You just can't. You have to lose one. And then even as I was working out today, I was like, if I lose 3 ounces today, am I going to be happy? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to accept these micro victories, these small, like I said about being in like Alcoholics Anonymous, which I was in an inpatient program twice in my late teens and early 20s. It's like one day at a time, 1 pound at a time, 1 ounce at a time, one habit, one action, one step in the right direction will get you there. And you have to be happy about that. Like, if you want to lose 10 pounds this week and you don't, then you will be unhappy, right? And then you will not create that habit. It's counterintuitive to your survival. It didn't achieve your desired results. And let's say you're gonna kill a rabbit with a rock, and you go out and you throw 500 rocks and you haven't killed a rabbit yet. Survival instinct says quit trying to kill rabbits with rocks, and maybe you're better with a spear. Maybe trapping would be more efficient. So what I'm getting at is these habits have to be successful in your perception. So you must perceive what you're doing as victory. Got up this morning. So let's just take a simple day. I didn't do a ton today, but I didn't fall behind either, So you have to be content and happy with where you are and what you did. So I had my son, my youngest son. He came over for Father's Day yesterday. We had a great day together. We went out to dinner, and I'll post a picture on this thumbnail. I ate a little bad for my one meal yesterday because we went out, and I ate like a breakfast. I was like, well, I'll eat eggs and steak, but it came with hash browns and toast, and I ate most of it. So not a big deal though, right? I could have been bummed out, but let's focus on today. So we get up today. My son knows the program I'm on. He knows I have a YouTube channel. He knows that I'm trying to be fit and healthy my whole life. So yes, Angel, I agree with you. Happy you agree with me. It's the same thing as, like I said, you can only not drink one day at a time. You could say I'm not going to drink for the rest of your life, but can you do that? Can you do something tomorrow? No, you can only not drink today. So you can only lose 1 pound today. So anyway, back to this morning. We got up. I slept in a little late because I was up a little later last night. My son fell asleep super early, so he got some good sleep. So he's like, hey, let's go for a walk. It was a beautiful, hot day in Minnesota today. We got up and we just went for like a mile and a half walk. Just getting out, enjoying the sun. It was so beautiful out, getting that sunlight on me. Oh, thank you. Somebody, Mind Jay, gave me my first little sticker comment. Thank you so much. I think I know who that is, but I don't want to say. Can I see the profile of that person? No. Anyway, so we went for our mile walk, a little 1.5 mile walk, and I don't eat breakfast, so I'm like, well, let's just go get you some breakfast. So we just went and got him a quick, easy little breakfast, some orange juice and a sandwich, whatever, from a restaurant. And so it's no big deal, I had my coffee. It's not like, oh, I wanted to eat, I didn't get to be with my family, I didn't get to enjoy it. No, it can be part of your life. It's not a big deal. You can succeed where you are. So I had my coffee. I have just gallons and gallons of the spring water, which, oh my God, you guys, you got to look up wherever you're from. Look up a local spring that has just like free spring water popping out of the ground. This water is the best water I've ever had in my life. I love it. So I drank my coffee, not a ton, just like one little French press, like 2 cups, like this full 1.5 times. And it was easy. And then so lunch came along and I had lunch with them. So we just had a burger patty with cheese on it, no bun, with scrambled eggs on the side. And that's all I've had today to eat. And I brought him home early. We mowed the yard. I live in an apartment here. We went to my house that I own that I'm trying to sell, but we need to mow the yard and maintain the place. So we did that. So that's a little workout. And I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7 trips of moving stuff. 1 carload full. Had a sweat going. But just a simple day. I'm just pointing out, like, you don't need to be just, running a marathon and fasting every day to have a positive result. So I just, went for a walk and ate right, and, like just an example, guys, I was talking about like some of the things I like to do, like, just reading. This is not a Spanish book. This is a chess book about the Spanish opening. And, it'd be a book I'm interested in reading. It's about chess, and it teaches you chess moves and stuff. So it's like, hey, a little delve into Zach, he's into the Spanish opening. And this book is about mastering the Spanish opening in chess. And if you don't know about chess and openings, no big deal. But the first 5-10 moves and all the combinations of different lines of openings. I'm not any good at chess. I just really enjoy it. It's a ton of fun for me to read about it and study it and practice it and play it. I play with my children. I have pictures. I found a picture today rummaging through stuff at my old house of my first daughter, who's like 22 now. She'll be 23 this year. And she's probably 2 years old in this picture. And so this is back before even like digital phones had cameras on them. And so it's just a Polaroid picture, if you know what that is. And of her playing chess with me. And you could see we were playing the Spanish game. And so I just thought of it again. So I was teaching her E4, E5, knight, the knight moves and the bishop moves. And even at 2 years old, she was already learning the first few moves of a chess opening. And she ended up doing very, very well in school and, being like the honor graduate every year and the academic all-star every year and straight A student. And, me and her mother got divorced, and that ends up having negative effects on everything. But so, guys, if you did not hear the news, the channel is monetized as of a few days ago. I don't know if I'm supposed to show or if I even can, but it's kind of hilarious how little bit of money it is. But it's funny, like I reeled in. Oh, you can't even see it. I reeled in a whopping 80 cents in the last few days. So thank you guys for watching the commercials and popping off the 80 cents. It's a step in the right direction. I mean, I spend about $10 per day on advertising. So 80 cents will help counter that a little bit, So we're going to work our way up, though, guys. I just feel like when I'm ripped and I have all these videos where I wasn't ripped and it wasn't some drug and it wasn't some book that you have to buy of mine, and it wasn't some program that I'm not going to tell you the secret until you pay me. It's just a guy just like everybody else, just frumpy, overweight dude that struggled with his weight. I was elite athletic as a child, and I think a lot of guys in my shoes in my situation where you grew up playing baseball and football and you were the fastest. I could run and strong and skinny. My whole childhood, I was the skinniest of all my friends, and I was super strong and super fast and athletic as can be. And, I boxed Golden Gloves and I practiced martial arts. And then I got out of the military in my late 20s, and I smoked and I drank and I quit smoking and I had kids, and quitting smoking made me eat tons, and I just ballooned up. And after the age of about 30, but definitely after the age of 40, the weight just doesn't come off as easy as it used to. So I'm just wanting it to be a success story, though. We're not going to cry about the past. We're going to plug away into the future, into the everyday. So like I said, go for a walk, drink your water, eat your carbs, eat your low carb. So what I should punch that in. 6 scrambled eggs with nothing, just salt and pepper. And I use pink Himalayan sea salt, so it's 5 billion years old and full of minerals from the earth. So 6 scrambled eggs, 1/4 pound, or was it 1/8 of a pound? It was a small hamburger patty, like those frozen ones, just cheap ones, with some like 1 ounce of cheese sprinkled on it. And that was it. So that was probably that's probably like 800 calories. I should actually probably eat more. I think I'm going to. But I had lunch because my son was here, and so we could have lunch together. And then I brought him home. So, I'm fine. I'm not starving. I could maybe just not eat the rest of the day. Although I don't like to eat that low of a calorie count, but because I want to support my workouts and everything. So everything's going good, guys. So the channel's monetized. I wanted to bring that up. So you can subscribe to the channel now for only 99 cents a month. And you get your little sticker and it's in emojis. And I'm going to be updating and putting more features into the membership categories. That's level 1. That's all I'm asking anybody to do is to please just subscribe for the 99 cents a month. You get enough 99 cents a month subscribers, and nobody will ever notice the difference. I know if 99 cents a month was coming out of my checking account, I would never notice. I do all my banking online with my phone, and I haven't written a check in years. Even my rent and everything. And then so there's level 2 for $5 a month, $4.99 a month, and I'm going to include some pictures and additional information for only those members. And then plus you get the little stickers and emojis. And then for the $24.99 a month, I'm going to send people a free t-shirt and have a monthly video of me just all natural, just with a pair of shorts on and really show the embarrassing side of this weight loss. And I want to start, hopefully I can get a member or two on that level right away, because then they can see the weight loss from day one. After, a year from now, I won't have as much. Well, it'll change by then anyway. So that's just what some of the features are for now, guys. But if you don't want to subscribe to any of those memberships, I still love you guys, and that's great. And no harm, no foul. You can also do the super chat. So there's like stickers. What else? What all was part of that? You can do like you can do super thanks, super chat, and super stickers. And I think you can put any amount in there. I think down to $1, or maybe even down to 50 cents. I'm not even sure. So that would be greatly appreciative. Like Mine J gave a super popcorn, which I love her so much. It's my fiance. She's silly. She's watching at least. So, what else, guys? So let's see. I volunteered to work tomorrow, and tomorrow is also a run day. So I will probably, like what I do is to set yourself up for success. Wake up in the morning, like I'll lay out my clothes tonight, and it'll just be my shorts and my tank top and some running socks and running shoes, so that I just put that on right away in the morning, so that no matter what happens, I got my gym clothes on. I can go to the gym, or if it's nice out, I can go for a run outside. I put my watch on so I can track my pace and my miles, and you just set yourself up for victory. And also doing OMAD. So I know I don't have to eat breakfast tomorrow. I don't have to eat lunch. It's like it's not restrictive. It's actually less restrictive. So like I'm not having to be in the kitchen right now and prepping up meals for tomorrow. I'm saving money by not buying lunch at work tomorrow. And we have like a open market at my work. It's kind of like vending. Well, it's not vending machines. The stuff's all out. There's freezers and racks of food, and you just go ring it up and like you would at a store and just pay for it yourself with a little scanner there. So, and it's just a rip off, and it's terrible food. So it's like I'm saving money. I'm not eating that nasty food. I'm saving time. I can go live instead of having to cook dinner. It's almost 9 o'clock at night. I've been busy all day. It's been great. So doing the OMAD, it's saving me having to cook. It's saving me doing dishes. It's what I mean. It's opening up my time and my day to do other more beneficial, more profitable things. Oh, I wanted to just like give an idea of a snack that I would have on OMAD, especially like a keto snack. So I mean, if you look at olives, and this is only like $2 at Walmart. It's a cheap brand of green olives. And a long time ago, I would have said, don't eat olives because they're so high in calories and fat. And now with modern science and what we know about carbohydrates and protein and fat and saturated fat and trans fat and, cholesterol and sodium, like this is actually a really good snack because it's 100% fat. And it has some sodium to replace, all that sweat out. It's almost like it really has a lot of what you need and no carbs. And, when you eat 6 eggs, you don't exactly need any more protein. So for this is no protein. This is no carbs, no cholesterol. It has 230 milligrams of sodium per 4 olives. So it's high sodium, but I mean, that's only like 10%. So you could literally eat 10 times. So you could eat 40 of these and before you get 100% sodium. But I mean, if you've been drinking water and coffee and running and sweating it out, you could afford to have more sodium than that. And I happen to know that my sodium is always borderline low. Like 135 is the minimum your sodium is supposed to be, milliliters, deciliters per milliliter, something like that. In mine, the last 2 times I had my sodium checked, it was 134 and 135. So it's just right on that bottom. So I really don't have to worry about sodium. If you have high sodium, then, well, for one, just don't eat processed food. Don't not eat sodium because like you want to eat pink Himalayan sea salt. Super, super good for you. Like don't eat processed food. That's what's fucking up your sodium levels. So I could probably I would eat like maybe 16 of these. Even 32 of them would only be like 200 calorie snack. And I'm not going to today, but I mean, I was just giving an example of an easy, healthy keto type snack. There's another way to do OMAD which is 1 meal a day. So you pick a window. I'm going to eat between noon and 8 p.m. or I'm going to eat between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. For me, on my work days, I eat between like really about 7 and 9 p.m. ish window. So it's pretty easy to just eat once because if I eat at 7 and I don't want to eat past 9, there's really no time to, you're going to be like, I eat a big meal, like let's say even 1,800 calories, 2,200 calories all at once. You're not exactly hungry before 2 hours goes by. But see, on a day where I'm not working and I ate lunch and I ate 6 eggs, which would be like 400 calories and 300 calories. So maybe I ate like 700 calories, 800 with the ounce of cheese. So really it was a low calorie count. And so noon to 8, now it's 9. It's like, maybe I'll have another something. Maybe I'll have a salad, get some fiber. But it's still like, that's almost feeling like a cheat. And it's still a super healthy, super good way to eat and lose weight. And, I drank my water. I did my cardio. I worked out. I stayed busy. I made a little short. You can see I did some push-ups and some crunches and some jumping jacks. And I was just showing how you can get a quick, easy little workout in, like that short. Like if you just do that like 5 times, like do 10 push-ups, 10 crunches, and 50 jumping jacks, and do it again and again and again and again and again. Or as many times as you want. Just keep doing it for an hour if you're that fit. And just make it simple. This is easy. We're going to start losing weight. I weighed myself this morning and I was the same as the other day, but the other day I had weighed myself at night where I hadn't eaten all day, and I weighed myself. So I actually think I am down a couple more pounds, but but either way, I'm not gaining. I'm not, I'm maintaining, which is something you need to learn how to do during weight loss and plateaus and stuff anyway. Not panic. Sometimes you're going to plateau for a few weeks, and then you're going to go down and plateau for a week or two, and then go down. And this is how it works. So you just don't panic. Don't get mad at yourself. Don't make a big deal out of it, and just let the victory come to you. It's kind of like a relationship. It's like the harder you chase it, then it runs from you. It's like, just let the love of the relationship be there. Let the love of yourself be in your life. Let your victory just be natural. Quit freaking out. Quit being the victim. Quit being the hero. You're never going to be the villain, right? So like, let's just learn to live in peace and joy and happiness within ourselves, so that's what can come out of us. Guys, we just passed up the 20-minute mark on this video, and I'm feeling good. It's 9 o'clock, so I'm probably going to drink a little more water. I think I'm going to make a salad or have something, and I'm going to wrap up the day. But I'm really going to focus on going live again now. Get back on track where I go live every single day, maybe even multiple times a day. There's just no reason not to. Maybe I'll focus on making some kind of short of my workout, whether I'm go running or at the gym, or I like to just do body weight exercises a lot now. Kind of brings me back to my Army days. A push-up, sit-ups, 2-mile run. That's a PT test in the Army. Maybe that's what I should do. I should start like giving my PT score. I don't even know what I'm gonna have to look it up for a 51-year-old. PT is physical training. So you do push-ups for 2 minutes. You can't touch the ground. You have to look it up, but it's not a big deal. It's just continuously doing push-ups for 2 minutes, as many as you can do, up until however many you got to do at 51. It might only be like 70 or something. And then full sit-ups with like somebody holding your ankles, and you're all the way down and all the way up. I know when I was in my 20s, I had to do like 90 something of them, but I bet you it's way down at 51. And then run 2 miles in a certain amount of time. And it's a score from, like to get 100 points, you might have to run a 6-minute mile. And to get, like 60 points, you might have to run like a 8-minute mile or something like that. So there's a range in there of a scoring range. And the push-ups and the sit-ups are the same way. So maybe that'll be something I can start to include in like some shorts and some features, because I really just like, it's so easy to do body weight exercises, guys. And it's like when you're doing a push-up, you're also doing a plank. So you're holding your core up, which is your hips and your legs and all the way down to your toes. I mean, obviously you're having to support that rigid body. And then, if you go all the way down and all the way up, I mean, you're working your triceps and your chest mostly, but you're working out your shoulders as well, even to hold your head up. You're working your neck. So, I mean, it's a pretty complete body workout just to do push-ups. And then crunches, I like doing crunches just because it's better on my lower back, because the bottom 3 or 4 vertebrae of my spine, like right before they connect to your hip, your pelvis. I don't know what those ones are called. Are they like, they're not your C spine. They're your lumbar or whatever. Anyway, my bottom few they're far apart because of how fat I was. It stretched them apart. And I saw a physical therapist a couple of years ago, and she actually pushed into there and showed me. She's like, see how far this is apart? And it's because you lost a lot of weight and it stayed that way. So anyway, I'm not complaining about it. I'm dealing with it. And part of dealing with that is to do crunches instead of full sit-ups, because the crunches don't put any pressure on them bones. And I can still work my abs pretty good. So anyway, guys, it's the end of the video, and you know what I'm going to say. So just do it. Jump on board with Jesus. He is the winning team. There is no other team. You jump on his team, you win. You live forever. We will be into the eternity together. We'll be jacked and tanned and juicy as oh. So jump on board with Jesus, guys, because he loves you and I love you. And I'll catch you guys again on the next stream.